Respect. Welcome back to Smitty's Corner. So, on this one right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dissect some more cop videos because I believe that watching this is a very entertaining as well as a very educational way of getting a better idea of how to move around police. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Smash the like button. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to check this guy out on a bike. We took a robbery report the other day. A lady had two of her phones taken by a black male riding a mountain bike. This guy matches his description pretty much, so let's talk to him real quick. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Solomon.
Solomon?
Yes, sir.
You have ID with you? I can look real quick.
Yes, sir. I'll grab it off the house for you.
No, don't go grab it out of the house. You don't have to do that. Who do you live here with?
Clear?
Here, hold on. Don't go. Don't walk.
Now, all I'm going to say real quick is two things. One, if he was the dude that did that, bruh, don't have the getaway vehicle via said bike right there at the edge of the gate. You got a whole house. You could take the bike around back. I mean, I'm just saying. And second of all, unless you just got out the shower, I don't care if you're a man or not, men should have a shirt on. I don't really want to hear too much from no nigga walking up to me talking without a shirt. Put a shirt on, sir. Just like the store say, no shoes, no service. No shirt, no service. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Away. Seriously, come back over here.
We would talk to you.
Come back over here. You're not in any trouble, man. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Peep how that nigga just admitted guilt. The officer said he didn't do anything wrong. What'd he say right behind him? I ain't do nothing wrong. Bruh, that's him trying to convince himself that he ain't do shit wrong, knowing this Negro damn well possibly has done multiple things very wrong. But let's rock out. Let's rock out.
Been in jail.
Oh, it's been ready.
Keep your hands out of your pocket, though.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
You know your XREF number? Or what about your social?
254-6784.
Slow it down.
254-6784.
That's not enough numbers. All right. If you have some little poo-butt warrants or something like that, I'm not worried about any of that stuff. Okay? That's no big deal. We can work through that. Okay, our guy's got 2 felony warrants. And when's the last time you've been in jail?
It's been a minute.
When is that? What's a minute to you? Is it a month, a week, what?
The thing that I find fascinating, what I find fascinating is how people still to this very day think that you can lie to police like your name or something. Unless you got like a legit, like, I guess, a legit like fraudulent ID of some, you know, on some like espionage type shit. Them people have everything in the system. That's why he asked them for your social security number. That right there will eliminate any names and aliases that may, you know, pop up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and rock out. Let's keep going.
It's been a few months, yeah.
Is there anything else with your date of birth, like, or your social security number? No, don't go. No, come over here, man. Go over here. Come back over here. Come over here. Because right now you're not acting right to me at all. All right, and if you think about running and all that, I promise you're not going to make it. All right, I'm a lot faster than you think.
I ain't gonna lie. Brother man, the officer, brother man was smooth on his heels. Like, he is smooth on his heels. I think my man used to run track, or I guarantee you his background is some kind of athletic something. So when he said, I will hawk your ass down, apparently my man was not joking. Let's rock out.
A 2 felony warrant.
Am I the only one that real quick peeped how both officers hopped over the gate and the cameraman walked through the gate because he just lifted up that little V-like flap and he got through just as fast? I don't know, but let's rock out. Let's rock out.
Sheriff's Department, stop! Get down on the ground! Let me see your hands!
Did he run into a farm? Maybe this is underdeveloped and it's under construction. And maybe, usually they put the hay down when they're going to grow grass so the birds don't eat the seeds and blah, blah, blah. So let's rock out.
Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Stand up. What you doing?
Money.
What you do to your knee?
Money. Please.
Where? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do to your knee? What do you want me to do?
Straight it out.
This one?
Yeah.
Right there? Show me where. Pull on it?
Yeah.
Right there?
It's like.
Good?
Bend it back.
Bend it which way? Here?
Okay, so apparently, and again, I'm going to give this brother a salute, okay? Not only is he a police officer, apparently he's also a part-time physical therapist on the side. This is amazing. This man went from hawking his ass down and getting him in handcuffs to giving him some occupational therapy. This is something. Give that brother a round of applause. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Right there? Where?
Which back?
This way?
Yeah, it's right there on the side, on the left side.
Right here? Is it popped out?
Yeah.
Okay, when we get your radar, I don't have my radar came out.
Right? We're gonna have to get him out.
I told you we weren't gonna get away.
Sure.
Didn't I?
Well, I had a pipe, bro.
Come on, man, a pipe? You got 2 felony warrants.
Got 2 felony
You know you do. That's why you ran. You're not gonna run for no pipe.
Yeah, most people who know anything about the streets know that well, I don't know. I know most states a pipe that will be considered under the category of paraphernalia. And paraphernalia is generally a non-jailable offense. It's just a fine unless you have drugs with it. Then you get a narcotic charge. Let's rock out.
Hey, 2 felony warrants for what?
I don't know. You tell me. What didn't you take care of?
I'm on my Prop 36 shit, man. I'm just using it.
Okay. That's not your cell phone, is it? You took that cell phone from that girl yesterday, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. Does that cell phone belong to you? So you popped your knee out when you ran over the fence?
When you lifted me up right here.
I didn't do anything. You stood up on your own and then fell down.
When you were pulling me up, when you were lifting me up.
Go to stand him up, his knee gives out from a pre-existing injury. He said he's had surgery on his left knee. He asked me to kind of pull it out and help him with that. It didn't seem to work. He wasn't able to stand up in his own power, so we called for you guys.
I need to write down. Pull your leg over so I can see.
Okay. Remember I said you weren't going to get away.
You out here dealing drugs again, buddy? You know me and I know you, right?
Do you have a drug problem?
No.
You're not here to buy drugs?
No.
Are those your real eyebrows?
Yeah.
What?
We're going to Townsend Street, Townsend gang area.
It's clear out there.
Oh, we got a deal going down.
How you doing? Come here.
Hey.
You out here dealing drugs again, buddy? The only reason why you're here, you know me and I know you, right? Right? We know each other, right?
We managed to.
That's right. See, and I know that you're dealing drugs, right? So what other reason could you have to be in here? You're seeing who? A girl? Who? Her? Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's not my taste, sir.
No, it's not your taste? What's your taste?
After the inspector. Young girl.
You got the cash. I know you're not working. I know you're not employed, and you got the money.
I got a family.
You got a family to support?
You know what's crazy, him saying that? Back when we was coming up, I remember, and excuse me, I need to get some water or something, but we're gonna rock out for the video. I don't know, my allergies messing with me. But I remember back when we were coming up, right? And I'm saying we as like 80s babies. I remember it was almost like a rule, like a street rule that if you are peddling at work and you are doing your street thing, then you supposed to have a job as well. Why is that, Smitty? You making all this money from what you doing with, maybe moving a girl or moving that boy or moving a herb or whatever you're doing, right? Well, the reason why you have a job is so when moments like that happen, and if you do get caught with money or anything like that, you have actual pay stubs. See, us having the job it was also part of because that's what our parents raised us to do. We had parents that actually instilled in us to get a job first. A lot of us really just wanted to go ahead and dibble and dabble. But back to the point, the main reason why we had a job is so you have actual legitimate credentials behind why you have all that money. And I noticed like a lot of these young guys out here nowadays, well, the young folks, period, they like laugh at like you having a job of any sort. I remember back when we was coming up, yeah, we used to do the whole you burger flipping, laughing at that. Yeah, that was a thing, but we ain't laugh at lawyers, and we didn't laugh at, government workers or, you name it. Whatever, like anything that was like of a decent career. We didn't laugh at chefs. We didn't laugh at plumbers and construction workers and you name it. List goes on, right? Nurses and all. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get back to the video. But I just find that wild how a lot of folks nowadays, the younger generation, think you should not have a job while doing all this illegal stuff. And little do you know, when it comes down to it on the legal aspect of things, that job may really help you out in a lot of ways, all the way down to them releasing you. You want to know why they're more likely to release you when you get arrested if you work? Because you're a tax-paying citizen. You pay taxes. So they're more inclined to give you either PR, which is personal recognizance, or go ahead and give you a bond so you can get out or whatever. Because you pay taxes. You don't pay taxes. They know they can look at your record, see you don't work, you just an outside nigga, right? They gonna keep you. They gonna hold you. They more inclined because they know you ain't doing nothing but outside doing dumb shit anyway. So I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you, okay? Put your hands behind your back for me. You're not under arrest, but I think you might have threw some drugs right there on the ground. Can you step out of the car for me? Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Walk back towards me. Spread your feet out. Where do you live at, buddy?
In Laguna Hills.
Spread your feet out a little bit more. More. There you go, thank you. Laguna Hills?
Yeah.
Are you lost?
No.
What are you doing over here?
That's my friend right there.
The girl?
That girl.
What's her name?
Well, I had just met her.
So she's not really a friend then?
Well, I picked her up.
Where'd you pick her up at?
Up there on First.
Hey, do me a favor, sit down right here. Cross your feet like that guy. You understand?
Yes.
Do you have a drug problem?
No.
You're not here to buy drugs?
No.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I'll tell you right now. Ain't no grown-ass man who really into for JJ walking around in public with eyebrows like that. So the whole I'm here to see a girl. Which girl? The sniff girl? Or you talking about some for JJ? I seriously doubt this man is referencing for JJ when he said, I'm here to see a girl. I bet you are. How many grams of a girl, sir? But I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Are you sure?
She asked me to give her a ride. She said she had a friend that needed a ride.
Do you use drugs?
No.
At all?
Nope. The only thing...
Guarantee you, I am willing to put everything on it. His behind loves whatever type of speeds, whether it's Molly, whether it's some coke. You see what I'm saying? Trippy stuff, maybe some shrooms, whatever. But I can assure you, he likes to get nice and lit and go to them glow stick raves. He got rainbow colored paint from the rave party all over him. Let's rock out.
I do is drink every once in a while, and that's it.
Are those your real eyebrows?
Yeah.
You a lie.
Are they not painted or tattooed or anything like that?
I use I dye them sometimes. Sometimes I use eyebrow pencil.
This is cocaine.
I want us to pay attention. This is right here for the men. I didn't pay attention to Pete that the officer was going to say anything about this, but I find it fascinating how I was just talking about that. And so just take note, men, we call each other out on stuff. We definitely do. That was a grown-ass man to another grown-ass man in a very polite way, knowing cameras is on him, asking him, hey, bruh, what type time you on? What's going on with you? Are you okay? I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Base. There was one piece here and another piece right here. The kid on the other side threw it down on the ground. He was obviously making a drug deal with this guy. And coincidentally, the female's got the drug paraphernalia. Came with him, so that's not too hard to figure out what they're doing.
The good thing is, we know you guys come down here to buy drugs. It's not a big deal, you understand? The good thing about this situation is that you don't have any drugs on you. There's no...
Okay, all right. So can we stop the cap? If it wasn't a big deal, you all would not be down there with cameras and handcuffs, ready to lock up whoever has open detainers and whoever's dirty. So if it's not a big deal, don't come the fuck around there. Excuse my French. Seriously. So it is a big deal. Keep it 1,000 with them people.
It's in your car, and there's no drug paraphernalia in or around that car. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly? You seem like a nice person, Kelly. And all I'm asking is for your honesty. Tell me about the conversation you had with these two gentlemen.
He just pulled up right now.
Huh?
He just pulled up and he asked if he could get a ride, and I asked if he wanted in the front or the back.
Who?
The guy, I didn't talk about anything else yet. You pulled right up.
We got here too early, huh? Right? Okay. Well, thank you for your honesty. You can't be coming down to our alleys to buy drugs. You understand that? You promise?
Sorry, I promise.
Huh?
I promise.
Look what I found in his pocket.
Oh, that's in your pocket? More rock?
That's right. The containers belongs to me, sir. Okay. Yeah, he says.
Well, that's a lot of rock.
He says.
All right.
He says he's out here watching.
Let's
He's also got a.
we'll put them in the car and have Tony take them in. You want to put them in the car? So you're gonna be honest with me?
Yes.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you simple questions. Just be honest with me, okay? I want to know. We've been watching you for a while. How many drug deals did you do today? Only like two or three?
Yes.
How much money have you made?
Here we go again. talking too damn much. He wasn't supposed to answer nothing. You ask for a lawyer. You say, officer, I want a lawyer. You're going to jail. See, my thing is this. Do you really think that if he tells him what he wants him to know, he's going to then at the end of this be like, all right, bruh, you good. Let's go ahead and get the cuffs up off of him. Go ahead home, man. Don't let me catch you out here again. Bro, you're going to jail regardless. So why on your way there would you even take the chance and stack on more charges or more evidence upon yourself by running your damn mouth? Shut up. Just shut up.
Today for selling drugs.
Well, I'm not the one here to look out for.
Okay, so you're the lookout for the cops.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. Sit tight. I'll be right back. So consider both of yourselves very lucky. As soon as we're done conducting our investigation, you will leave and you will not come back to any high narcotic area in our city. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
They were definitely over here looking to shop.
So we were just trying to sell a bike.
Trying to sell a bike?
Yeah.
You always sell bikes at 2 o'clock in the morning? The vehicle just left a pretty well-known drug location. We just backed out of there real quick and made an illegal U-turn on the roadway, so I'm gonna make contact with them. What's going on, guys? Go ahead and put your hands up in front of you real quick for me. Go ahead and put your cigarette out for me, too.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor, put your hands on the steering wheel.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. See your driver's license, registration, insurance, please.
Reach for it, sir.
Where's it at?
My back pocket.
Okay.
So we were just trying to sell a bike.
Trying to sell a bike?
Yeah.
You always sell bikes at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Nah, we were just trying to get rid of the bikes.
Take it to a pawn shop, right? That beer bottle that's in the back seat, is that empty? Is it cold? What's going on with that back there?
That was somebody that we just let out a little while ago, sir.
Oh, really? They left the bottle in the car?
Yes, sir.
So it's none of your open container, huh?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You want me to grab that for you?
Nope, don't want you to touch it at all.
Yes. We actually just got stopped a little while ago, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir, we did.
For doing the same thing, trying to sell a bike at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are.
Okay.
They were pulled into 220 Northeast.
Okay. So you're out at 2 a.m. You're trying to sell a bike. Sounds like a drug move to me. And you get stopped once. They let you go. And nothing in your brain clicks and says, let me take that warning sign and get my behind in the house and maybe come out during normal business hour days. Nope. What you decide to do is abandon all ration and all logic and still be out there only to wound up on cops. Lord knows however much, time later. Let's rock out.
Really?
They pulled in, I pulled around and blacked out, and they pulled out 2 minutes later.
Wow.
As soon as I stopped him, he said he was looking for his girlfriend. Now he's trying to sell
Now,
a bike, right?
it was his girlfriend, now it's his bike. It's funny how that happens, right? Come on back. Put your hands straight on the side of the vehicle. All right. Anything that's gonna poke me or stick me, anything like that?
No, sir.
You know your license is suspended?
I have no idea about that. If it is,
I apologize. Let's go.
it's always because the driver's school wasn't completed yet. It's not suspended as of yet.
Prize alarm, huh?
Our prize line is it's for my brain injury.
It's for an injury?
For
What kind of injury do you have?
I have brain injury, sir.
Brain injuries?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Let's go. Straight back. I'm gonna hold on to you. Go straight. See that line in front of you? I want you to sit right there on that crack. Sit down. Have a seat. Yes, sir. I didn't say turn around. Have a seat. Just go straight down. I'll help you. My narcotics dog's gonna do a walk around your vehicle. All right. Do you have a valid license?
I do not, sir.
Guess what? That means you're gonna catch a cab and I'm gonna tow your vehicle, and that's gonna be the end of your night. He's already got a positive hit. You wanna tell me anything? Well, if you have a problem, there's nothing wrong with talking about it, all right?
Well, to be honest with you, totally, I did. Yes, let's be faithful.
There we go, running our mouth. If they say it's a positive hit, if the dog finds the narcotics, they're going to take you in. Your best bet is to shut up. Moral of the story today, shut up.
The moment to put the bicycle in the back of the car, I found something on the bicycle, and I did put it by the bicycle. So if it's by the bicycle, it is hers.
Behind driver's seat. Somewhere he admitted to putting something down there. You got Choi. I wonder where the stem's at. They were definitely over here looking to shop for some type of illegal narcotic, and in this area commonly it's crack. There's the push rod. You have cell phones, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Go ahead and work on a cab for me.
Really?
You're not driving.
Can't be parked and leave it.
I can't let you get back in that driver's seat and touch that ignition. I don't want to drive your car. I don't take that liability, one, and you got way too much going on in there for me to even want to sit in there. I suspect that the crack had already, for some reason, been taken out of that vehicle. All right, whether you threw it out or this guy who was in the car with you. I know it was in there. Okay, my dog doesn't lie.
Yeah.
All right, he's very good at what he does.
Sure.
Depending on how much they do in the car, a dog can smell the remnants of weed in a car. I mean, almost weeks, maybe months later. So, not necessarily, officer. Your dog can be off, sir.
All right. I don't believe your story. I get everything from, I work construction.
That's my mom right there.
Great. Give me a second. Let me go talk to mom.
Yes, sir.
Hello and good morning.
I'm sorry, but my nose.
Real quick, does your son live with you? Is that your son right there in the gray shirt?
The one on the left with the white sneakers.
Okay, I need you to park his vehicle or I have to tow it.
I don't care.
You don't care what happens to his vehicle?
I care.
Well,
I'm here for my son. Wait a minute. Are you giving me the good grace that I've got to take Frank? No.
yeah, he opted to that this guy was going in the car with you home. You're familiar with him?
Yeah.
So I got multiple stories from them. One, I'm looking for a girlfriend. One, we're trying to sell a bike. Have you ever known him to have a drug problem? Your son?
Yeah.
What about his friend?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
They're not even supposed to be together. That's when I crawled back. I've crawled several times since he called me, and I said,
Wow.
Who are you with? And he said, I'm with.
That's a hell of a feeling when your mom's drives all the way over there just to throw your ass under the bus and even come out and say, I don't care what happens to the vehicle. Whew. I would say that is a large reflection on possibly how these two individuals live their life. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Frank, I woke up.
Hey, because you already knew what was going on. Hey, you know what? You came out here to get him at 2 o'clock in the morning. There is some love, right?
There's a lot of love. There's a little too much.
They're all yours. You guys are free to go.
Get out of here, man. There's no one in here.
Hey,
You got a search warrant out? Get your hands behind your back.
Well, we're getting called to some sort of disputed disturbance. Apparently, officers were out here a little bit ago dealing with a white male. He was spotted out in the parking lot with a pocket knife, waving it around, showing it off to people. And I think he's threatened the apartment manager.
He supposedly
Rule number 1, if you go out in public and threaten people with weapons, don't stay in that area.
has some mental issues and is possibly off his meds. So,
Okay. Let's go upstairs, knock on his door. Brian, police department. We're here to help you. We're here to help you, buddy.
I'm helping. What?
What's going on? How are you today?
I'm just looking like everybody else.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're having some issues.
I'm upset because the manager says
This is going to evict me to evict me.
Why is she going to evict you?
Oh, because I told her she had nice hair, so she says that's sexual harassment.
You told her what?
I told her I like her hair, so that's, I guess she considers that sexual harassment.
Okay.
She's not going to talk to Pam either.
Okay, we've got mobile crisis coming out to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to them.
I want you to take a good look at that face. Now, people like to say it's not good to judge and profile folks. One more time, take a good look at that face. If I see that face in public, I'm judging, and I'm going the opposite direction. It's just what it is. I'm not going to take time to ask that face, hey man, you know where the nearest, no. Hey buddy, you gotta like, no. Nothing. Nothing. That face, I'm profiling. And that's just what it is. Let's rock out.
Okay, are you suicidal today?
No, I'm not.
You're not going to hurt yourself or anybody else?
Nope.
Okay, let me ask you this. Were you out in the parking lot earlier today?
Yep.
What were you doing out there?
I was going to Hy-Vee.
Going to Hy-Vee. Anything else you want to tell me about you were doing when you were out there?
Not really.
Did you have a weapon in your hand?
I had a pocket knife, utility knife.
You had a pocket knife in your hand. What were you doing with it?
I was looking at it, because it wasn't mine. Someone gave it to me last night.
Were you threatening anybody with it?
No, I was just standing there looking at it.
He said I had a knife in my pocket, or did he say I had a pocket knife? It wasn't his, so he was looking at it. Again, people, I want you to take a good close look at that face. And remember, any resemblance of a face like that, I don't care what color the individual is, get as far away from that face as you can, as quickly as possible.
Was there anybody else out there when you...
There was some guy next to me, a tall guy, making fun of the short guy. Saying, some guy 50 yards away might get hurt from looking at my knife there. He was just messing with me.
Gotcha.
You know how it is, how that would be.
Officer Vanderwert, did you say we had a witness that saw Brian threatening people with it, or no?
They said that he was waving it around.
He was waving it
I was
around?
looking at it. I was not waving it around.
Do you have the knife now?
I have the knife.
No.
Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it.
They can lie. You can
Just
I
answer.
wasn't waving it around.
Do you have the knife on you?
Yes, it's in my back pocket.
Okay.
It's a utility knife.
Put your hands behind your back.
I was not waving it around, man. Okay.
Where's it at?
In my back, right back pocket. Do you want it? You can have it. You guys search for work?
Hey!
This is America's #1 selling probiotic chew, and this is the incredible impact it's having on dogs.
Let's go.
Hey, you guys search for work?
Get your hands behind your back!
What'd I do, man? You go to my apartment and have a search warrant. What'd I do? I didn't do nothing.
When we ask you to do something, you do it.
It's my room. You didn't
You
have
don't
a search
get
warrant.
froggy on
You
us.
didn't have a search warrant. What did I do, man?
Ready?
I didn't do anything. You had no right to break in my apartment, man.
Sir, we didn't break into it.
You had no search warrant.
Don't need one. We're standing here talking to you.
Let's
go.
I don't know. You can do what you want. This is illegal.
You'll get your day to talk to the judge. You just said you're going to be after Grace.
I didn't
Great.
do anything, man. Except in my apartment. You had no search warrant.
That's why you're in handcuffs.
You had no search warrant, man. You had no search warrant.
He,
My only concern at this point is whoever winds up in the cell with him, I feel real bad because I know this fool stinks. That's right. That you can tell that's a non-bather. That man reeks. And then he's loud. And I bet you he does really, really weird stuff that'll just throw you off looking at him. And it'll make you want to fight him. Because he's just throwing you off doing whatever weird shit he does.